Hey, what's up, guys? Rome here from Team Duel League. We usually have Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles and stuff. Today is a special deck profile. We'll be putting up a Magic the Gathering. I won't know what's going on and everything else, so I'll have one of our guys, Hilton. He's the one who plays Magic the Gathering here, and he's actually going to a tournament by tomorrow. So we want to do a deck profile of what he's gonna be playing for tomorrow. Some of you guys plays Magic the Gathering, so put comments, subscribe, and tell us what you guys think of the deck. Hopefully you guys comment as soon as possible so we'll know the feedback and what to change in the deck or something like that. Alright, hey, here's the deck profile.
Alright, what's up, fellas? Name's Hilton here. Currently running my main deck, which is white and red. And nice, somewhat new sleeves. So let's get this thing started. First thing, adaptive automation artifact. Mostly use them for since I run humans and angels a lot in here. And he gives +1/+1 for whatever creature types that I choose.
I'm learning here too.
Divine Reckoning. This is like a Wrath of God, destroy everything on the field. It's similar for you Yu-Gi-Oh players. It's very similar to a torrential or to a dark hole. But this one, only one creature on either player's battlefield stays. Everything else dies. And it has a, if you notice down here at the bottom, it says flashback. This thing can be used twice. So it has a graveyard effect, basically.
It's only 10 minutes now.
Oh my. Spark Mage Apprentice. Enters battlefield, does 1 damage. One of my red creatures. Land. Revoke existence. A lot of exiling in this deck. This is for against any of my opponent for if he runs a very powerful artifact or enchantment card. Evolving Wilds. Since I run two colors in here, I need to search for mana in order to bring out certain cards. This is meant for me to either find my mountains or my plains. Pyrotech Ritual. This I use very late in the game, mostly for big moves that involve a lot of mana. Pyroclasm. Deal 2 damage to each creature. I actually chain this card off a creature card. That whenever another creature dies on my side of the field, my other creatures become stronger. So this card becomes very useful very early in the game. 3-bin Heretic. Get tap this check to exile from either graveyard, and it's very useful. Just exiling in Magic, it's become more pronounced or more recognized now. Burning Oil. Deal 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Same with that graveyard effect, flashback. Bring it back. Oblivion Ring, another exiling card. Or mana. Faith Shield. They came out with a new pack, and Fateful Hour became a new thing. And it's if I have 5 or less life, these cards similar to this that have Fateful Hour on them become extremely powerful. I like to run this one because it's very good just to keep in the hand and keep your opponent guessing. Red Sun Zenith. This one, it's like Fireball. If any Magic players are reading this card is Fireball on crack because it exiles any creature if it's used against a creature. But it can also be used to deal damage to the opponent. A Planeswalker, Anji. Destroy lands is the biggest effect that you try to use, but it's mostly just burn and gaining life. Got the Townsfolk. Once again, Fateful Hour on it. This is just swarming. It's to get tokens out in the field. Lightning Bolt, deal 3 damage, target creature or player. Sunblast Angel. This card, when it'll it's very similar to Divine Reckoning or Wrath of God, but it destroys everything that's tapped. Mana, Mentor of the Meek. This guy, he's mostly used for my majority of my creatures start out small. So as soon as those creatures come out onto the battlefield and this guy's out there, I just have to pay 1 more mana and draw a card, mostly used for draw power. More burn damage with shock. Corrosive Gale. I know it's a green and I'm supposed to only be running red and white, but that little mana cost up there means that I only need to pay life in order to use this guy, and I'm trying to get my Fateful Hour where I have 5 or less life out. So this, honestly, it's a plus for me because it deals X damage to each creature with flying. Another Evolving Wilds. Burning Oil, deal 3 damage to target attack or blocking creature with flashback. Mana, Curse of the Exhaustion. Aura curses for enchanting players from the Innistrad pack. Enchanted player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. This card, the mana cost up there, it's pretty high sometimes, but this card comes in handy a lot. Got the Townsfolk for another Swarming mana. There's another Spark Mage in here. Another Oblivion Ring for exiling. Firemane Angel, my favorite card in this entire deck. I gain life whenever it's in the graveyard or on the battlefield, and it has another flashback cost to bring it back onto the battlefield. So a very late in game changer and helps out a lot. More mana, Chancellor of the Annex. I have not been able to actually play this card yet, but it's just to counter, and it's another angel of mine. But this card, from my opening hand, even with mana cost, I just reveal it. And it'll counter unless the player pays 1 mana. Very good. Unruly Mob. I have 4 copies of this guy. This guy is very, very powerful over time because it gets +1/+1 counter whenever another creature I control dies. So this is the main card that I try to bounce off of. Requiem Angel, another Swarming. Whenever another non-spirit creature I control dies, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying to swarm and basically just stall to get my Unruly Mob card over there stronger. Another Unruly Mob, another Unruly Mob. Mana, Koth of the Hammer. This guy, very good for burning damage. Helps out a lot, and whenever I need mana. Prodigal Pyromancer, more burning damage, mostly just use him for his effect for dealing 1 damage to target creature or player. Mana, another Unruly Mob. Cunning Spark Mage, does the same thing as Prodigal Pyromancer. More mana, Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. I can't say the name properly, but legendary creature, my first one. I'm I'm glad about it, but this card will most definitely help late in the game. Mana, another Prodigal Pyromancer. Timely Reinforcements. Helps out early in the game or late in the game. Mana cost up here isn't that much. It's like put 3 White Soldier creature tokens or gaining life. Mana. Another Mentor of the Meek for the draw power. Angelic Destiny. Got this card from a friend of mine. Turned my human creatures into angels again. More mana. By the way, with Angelic Destiny, when enchanted creature dies, return Angelic Destiny to its owner's hand. This card just recycles and recycles. Guy's Flame, more burn damage with flashback. Unhallowed Cathar is actually a double-faced card for Loyal Cathar. Very good. Another Lightning Bolt for burn. And another Unhallowed Cathar, which is the transformation from Loyal Cathar. Very good card to use. That's basically it. You have any questions or anything, leave in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Bye.